Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. You guys know what time it is. Rapid fire live Q&A. So this is ready. Rapid fire live Q&A. You ask me the questions in the comments. I answer them. I try to answer as many questions as I can during this show. Okay. Nobody's coming on. We're just asking questions in the comments. Okay. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July weekend if you're in America, but you should be trying to focus on building your business and brand. So we're back. Ask me a question live. If you have a skill or business that you like to grow social media, the questions go in the comments. So you ask me the question in the comments, I answer them. If you're brand new here, comment brand new here. Okay? Comment brand new here. If you're brand new here, comment brand new here. Comment your question in the comments. Ask your question in the comments. Let's make sure we're live everywhere. If you're brand new here, if you're just seeing this live and you don't know who I am, comment new here. Let me shout you out. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're doing rapid fire live Q&A. Rapid fire live Q&A. Baller Gaming, hi Fit. What's going on, man? All right, first question. Guys, ask your questions. I'm gonna try to get to them as fast as possible. How would you go about getting your first clients for AI automation business? AI automation business for what? AI automation now is so saturated that you got to have AI automation that drives bottom line, right? Bottom line. Okay. If it doesn't drive bottom line into a business, it doesn't really matter. Operation stuff doesn't really do anything for business owners. They've heard it all. They've seen every ad. They've been cold called 1 billion times. Is your AI automation going to solve a specific bottom line problem, meaning driving more revenue into their business with whatever it is that your AI automation solves? Okay. If you're brand new here, comment new here. We're answering questions for people who have a skill of business that want to grow with social media. Ask your questions in the comments. Let's get it. What's up, Fit? What's up? What's up, Corey? What's up? What's up, Jerron? What's up, Rashawn? Questions about business, bro. Should I drop out of college if I'm doing business and pursue a job instead? Should you drop out of college if you're doing business, like a business degree? Or what are you talking about? What are you dropping out of college to do? What can I do for my fitness brand? Emandre, I don't have any context of your fitness brand. What are you doing currently for your fitness brand? Guys, I can't read your minds. What does that mean? What do you need help with your fitness brand? Are you not getting leads? Are you not getting, what is the problem? How do you build your workout/meal plan using social media to get some views on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram? So you have a coaching business, fitness coaching business? Is that what you're asking, Honcho? How do you build your workout/meal plan? What, business? Using social media. I get some views on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Well, you have to pick a specific avatar, Honcho, that you feel like you can best serve. That avatar is who you're going to be selling to. Okay? And then you solve their problems through content. You show them how they can get closer to their dream outcome through content. They know, like, and trust you. They buy from you. You set your Instagram up as an ecosystem. You get consistent sales. This is exactly what we provide for our businesses. We do the whole content for you. So you focus on being a business owner. We focus on bringing you eyeballs and attention. We do the entire thing for you. So give me some more feedback, Honcho. How much content do you post? What exactly are you posting about? Hey, FedEx Fearless, for content creation, what would you say are your best tips? Best tips for what kind of content do you make? All you guys who are brand new here, if you're watching this live and you don't know who I am, comment new here. Let me shout you out. If you have a business or skill that you would like to get more customers, more leads through social media, comment your question. I built my business and brand to over 2 million followers, and my business does over $1 million a year with organic content. And we help businesses with organic content. Okay, what we do is what we teach. So if you have a question about how you can get more leads, more customers with content, I'm here for you. Is cold email a viable move in 2026, or should I just focus on cold calling? Why was none of those options content? What is your niche? Who are you serving? Okay. Whew. I mainly post what to do at the gym, for example, of me doing weighted dips, deadlift. Well, that's the problem. You're posting randomly. You don't have a structure. You don't have an avatar. You don't have somebody that you're trying to help specifically. So ideally, you're not going to get much from that. You're just going to get views because you're serving everybody, Honcho. Okay. My niche is plastic surgery clinics. And you think, what exactly are you serving them? What are you giving them, bro? Entrepreneur? Is creating content that the audience can relate to a good thing to go off of? Getting traction. I don't understand the context. What's your offer? What's your business? What's your niche? Is creating content that the audience can relate to. I mean, relatability doesn't make you money. So authority, admiration makes you money. More Life of Kai. If you position yourself as an authority, you don't have to be relatable. I don't think relatability is for content that is a lot more personable, right? Think of holistic, like spiritual stuff, religious stuff, like those things you need to be relatable. But if you have a coaching business, you need to be the authority. You need to be admired. They need to see what they want in you. So there are certain niches that you want to be admirable and certain niches you want to be relatable. Okay? So More Life of Kai. Have you been making content? Are you posting frequently? What are you doing exactly? Next question. Guys, all you guys who are new here, comment new here. If you have a question about how to grow your business or skill with social media, comment your question. I'm getting to every question I can get to. Right now, I'm reselling AirPods. I'm trying to find a legitimate business to go into, need help. You got to get skills, man. There's no business you're going to have without skills. You have to be able to do something for the customer. What are you providing for them? Right? If you can't solve problems, you will not make money. So what problems are you solving for people? If you're reselling AirPods, you are essentially solving the problem of getting more economical goods. So you're trying to give them cheaper AirPods or whatever it is, better AirPods, right? But that's a very tough niche. You're in e-com. Okay. Next question. Yo, Fit, I made money from AI investing and now live off the residual interest. However, it is restrictive. So I'm thinking of personal branding. My niche may come off as risky to customers. AI investing. So what do you teach people how to invest into what? What kind of AI? Give me some more context. Like anything is risky. If you're living off of residual interest, that means that you're making money or you made a good amount of money to where you can live off that. That's a very good personal brand. Next question. I've done sales and I'm learning coding. Sales is a much better field to get into if you want to make some real money, man. I just focus on high ticket corporate sales, high ticket remote or corporate. Doing marketing in college, thinking about getting into car sales instead and learning some valuable marketing skills. Is that better than going? I mean, listen, my opinion is sales and marketing. If you want to make some real money, you want to have applicable skills, you get into sales and marketing. Guys, this is questions about how to blow up your skill of business with social media. So let's try to keep the personable questions about your specific life to a minimum, because I'm trying to help people who are here to grow their business or skill with social media. I'm here to help. All right, DJ Skips. I have a youth sports business, ages 6 to 12, where I've partnered with 2 local schools. However, I want to scale /marketing and include some private clients for the weekends. Which is best for this, Facebook or Instagram? Guys, Instagram allows you to cross-post to Facebook. A couple of our clients right now are crushing it by just posting content on Instagram, and it automatically cross-posts to Facebook. Facebook naturally has an older audience, a more qualified audience. So if you make really good content on Instagram that we, let's say, do for you, DJ Skips, because we've worked with sports coaches before, all right, a couple of them actually, your content gets shown on Instagram and Facebook. So how much content are you posting, DJ Skips? My man, Gila, best way to reach out to buyers. For what niche, for what offer? And preferably you want customers reaching out to you. More Life of Kai. Guys, everybody who's brand new here watching, you comment your question in the comments. I'm getting to as many questions as possible. This is for people who have a skill of business that they would like to grow with social media. Okay, I'm here to help. Over 2 million followers, business does over $1 million a year. So I'm here to help you. Yes, I post every day on YouTube Shorts and long term. You're trying to figure out where I stand with the shorts because they're hit or miss. Some taking views, also content they relate to. Yeah, shorts is, in my opinion, the best way to make money, man. It's the only way you can get attention consistently. Long form is entirely too difficult. This is coming from somebody with 600,000 subs on YouTube. Like it's a long-term play. If you want attention that converts to sales, Instagram is the best thing to do. If you want long-term nurturing, YouTube. But if you're in the business of making money and growing a brand, Instagram is nobody competes with Instagram. Okay, so let me know what you want to do. Do you want some help with your content, or are you one of those people that you like to suffer on your own, figure out on your own? Next question. Cyber JKD. Is 20 applications a day cool across job hunting platforms? As a Nigerian self-taught cloud support engineer with no experience but home labs. 20 applications of what? Like, are you applying to jobs? What are you asking me, bro? I'm confused. Hey, Fit, is it possible to make successful brand living in Russia, or you need to move to first echelon country? You can definitely make a successful brand in Russia. I don't know what the laws and rules are, but if there's internet, bro, you can make money. If the internet exists where you are and people use the internet, you can do whatever you want to do. So you went to college and you tell someone not to go to college? Well, wouldn't that be the person that to tell you not to go to college? If I went to college and got an engineering degree and my business does over $1 million a year, and I'm telling you, I don't think college is worth it. If your goals are to make money, who would be more qualified to tell them that? Would it be somebody who didn't go to college? Because I think college, unless you're going to be even a medical doctor, I don't think that money is worth it to me. You're going to spend 20 years to barely make 600 grand a year. Get out of here. They're gonna get you in debt. It literally take every ounce of energy from you. Oh no. And they got salespeople making 50 grand a month. Bro, off of one skill, man, you better get into the right fields. There's no land for the weak. There's nothing fair about this world. If you want to go through college and waste your time and have a guaranteed income, which you damn sure don't have, you're going to do that. Hunting for US roles. Well, I'm here to help people who have a business or skill with social media. But I mean, if you're doing 20 applications, Cyber Kid, that's just not enough. You got to be doing like 2,000 if you're really serious about getting money. Figure out a way to use AI to get you to apply for more jobs. Best way to sell your products to big companies as a small new seller. Well, I'm not really familiar with that. I'm here to help with content. So are you doing reselling? And I'm not so sure what you're talking about. Which kind of videos should I make as a coach that will get my target parents audience that I want? You have to make content that shifts their beliefs, shows you an authority, top of funnel to get their attention, middle of funnel to show that you're an authority. And you set up your Instagram, right, like a landing page so you can get more customers. That's how we do it. That's how we teach our clients to do it, right? If you want us to do it for you, I can walk you through what those next steps are, DJ Skips. If you're somebody that, you want to learn from someone, or you're just kind of people that kind of like want to suffer on your own. Okay. Next question. I start my job tomorrow, cold calling to switch customers from gas and electric, but I've done it before and it's really, really hard to convince the UK audience. A lot more stubborn than US. Yeah, cold calling is just a hard skill in general, man. Like I don't think cold calling is a skill that I would care to learn. Because it's a skill that it doesn't compound, right? Like I want to be able to have a skill that the more I do it, the higher the chances of me making money. Like cold calling, every single time you hop on a cold call, you're talking to somebody who doesn't know you. So why not just build a brand or learn sales and talk to people who are inbound? All right. Unknown ball legend. So for in sports, Logic is the best to promote channel through YouTube Shorts or start off with IG. Guys, Instagram, the content you post on Instagram does well on Facebook, does well on YouTube as well. Like it does well everywhere. So you just make the content once. We help you make the content once, and it goes on Facebook, it goes on Instagram. It goes on YouTube. You don't have to make 3 different types of videos. You just focus on Instagram content and then you repurpose it on every platform. And we do the Instagram content for you. We tell you what to say, how to say it. Instagram is the one platform that you can use to get attention and convert customers immediately and also repurpose on other channels. Okay? How much content are you posting on Unknown Ball Legend? Guys, all you guys who are new here, today we're doing live rapid fire Q&A. You ask me a question in the comments. I try to get to as many of them as possible. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Bismarck Ebiway. I grew my personal brand to over 2 million followers. My business does over $1 million a year, helping businesses grow with social media. I grew my brand with content. I help businesses with content now. I'm helping you with content. So just giving some feedback. Hopefully, my selfish reason of doing this is I help enough of you guys so I can come and use your testimonials, or you work with us, use your testimonials as proof, right? People who watch this live stream end up working with me, and I come brag about them in future weeks. That's my goal of doing this. Okay. All right. Next question. Fit, can I make a business using my iPhone and a gimbal to do content creation for businesses like marketing? I quit film school, but wanted to make a business doing what I love, which is film. It depends on if you know how to get customers. So what you can, if you don't know how to get customers, it's going to be tough. Like, so what you're trying to learn is marketing. It's not just film. Film and marketing are 2 different things. You got to know how to convert a customer. Now, film, good film is a good aspect to that. right? So you're talking about learning an entirely different skill. You may know how to film, but does your film, can it get customers? Okay, basically, when ChatGPT came out, I knew AI was going to explode. I researched and realized that NVIDIA and Palantir were going to be forefront winners, no doubt. I borrowed a loan from my family and tripled it with a margin loan, put it all on the 2 stocks, and made 40 M's. The residual interest is around $2 million a year, but the principal is not accessible. Why is the principal not accessible? So like it sounds like you just hit you got in the market the right time. You made 40 million off of betting on NVIDIA and Palantir. That's something that you could teach ongoing. If the residual interest is $2 million a year, but you can't even access the principal, what exactly are you going to teach the viewer? Because in their mind, you just made it. That was luck. Now, if you consistently are adding another mil, 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil a year in residual interest because of the things you're investing in, you don't want to be a financial advisor, because if you fuck up, you're gonna get sued. But you can be an investment coach. You can be an advisor. You can be like somebody who gives advice on the internet, and people can work with you privately. There's a lot of ways you can make money with content, but I need to know if this is gonna even make any sense. Want help for sure. What's better, YouTube Shorts or IG Shorts? Brother, I just explained it. Instagram does well on all of them. So you can just focus on making content on Instagram. This may seem risky, but it's honestly just common sense. I get that, bro, but what are you going to teach them? Hey, I got lucky. I put a bet on Palantir and NVIDIA and I made 40 million. Like, all right. Heck Barber, what's up, bro? What do you think about implementing NFC cards alongside Korean restaurants? I mean, niche. I'm not familiar with what an NFC card is. Let me know, man. Clarify that for me. And guys, bear with me, guys. If you asked your question a few minutes ago, please bear with me. I'm trying to get to as many of them as possible. So keep asking the question, but I'm trying to get to as many as I can. I've been posting one brief Snapchat or highlight per week of the kids during the drills gameplay on Facebook. I get a couple hundred views, but no parents taking action. Yeah, because that content isn't gonna do nothing. You're posting drills, bro. DJ Skips, like, you got to ask yourself, you got to do the math. What is more worth it to you? You go and figure this out on your own, or you learn from somebody who's done this for people who are in your position and grew their business, and we just do it for you. It's not even a complicated thing. What are you willing to do? It's up to you. If you want us to help you, I can walk you through it. Same thing with More Life Kai. I'll get to that in a second. Or you can just figure it out on your own. But I explained to you, top of funnel to get awareness and attention, middle of funnel to show that you're an authority. Okay, and you set up your ecosystem like a landing page. I can't physically go do the content research for you here. That's what we do for you. Okay, so let me know if you want help. You think it's better to offer a service or a product first when building a business? I mean, it depends on what you're good at. It depends on what you're good at. To me, I think service is the best thing, because service requires your time and expertise. It doesn't require hard capital. Okay, a product requires capital invested and a good product. Next question. How do you develop SaaS fit into your schedule every day alongside working on all real full time? Is it better to build as many projects and use social media to increase the capability? You trying to build a software as a service? Buddy. That's a tough niche, bro. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Right? If you're working on an oil rig and your plan of escape is a SaaS, whoo, 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 that's a business. Go search up how hard SaaSes are. That's a business. You're not gonna make any money for a long time. You gotta have so many things going right for you. So I don't know what SaaS you're building. Maybe you can tell me what it is. Guys, it's thunderstorming in Florida. So if my electricity go out, because this happens often, just know I'll be back if it ever goes out. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Is it men in tech? Is men in tech a good niche for online fitness training? I'm currently a computer science student. Nah, that's not bad. Men in tech, because you could talk about their life, what they do, their specific problems. It's not a bad niche. My goodness, so many questions. All right. How do I choose between two offers? One, help startup founders launched. How do I choose between two offers? One, help startup founders launch their startup in 60. That sounds like one. I don't know what the second one is. All right. How do you pivot an account that has been all in on engagement and has attracted an engagement-based audience to selling without losing them? No. What really happened is you made content to go viral and you attracted a bunch of broke people. That's what they're telling me the truth. Don't lie to me. An engagement-based audience. What the hell does that mean? what is that nonsense you're telling yourself? You made some random posts to get views, and you got some random subscribers, random followers that didn't care about what you were posting. They just wanted to laugh, hee ha ha, and now you're trying to figure out how to make money. Not gonna happen. My business is doing 40K a month, 50K a month. What's your business, man? Do you recommend having a website, or is a direct link to Calendly okay? Direct link to Calendly, not gonna do anything, bro. You don't even need a website. You need a VSL. You need a landing page. You need split testing. You need all type of stuff, bro. It depends on what kind of content you're making. Okay, I gained 200 subs in the last month of content. Should I follow what I'm doing, or do you think there's a better, faster way? Yeah, I'm trying to read all these questions. How to start a car audio business? Already have some experience installing, but don't know how to get clients. Car audio business. So you're going to be making like cool audio, like a sound system for cars. Is that what you're saying? All right, guys. So the people who are asking me about how to work with us, I'm trying to give you a brief of what it is that we do. We help people who have a skill or a business grow their business social media. My name is Bismarck Everywhere. If you don't know who I am, I grew my business to over 2 million followers across all platforms. Right, my business does over $1 million a year with content. So now we help businesses with content. Okay, so here's how to work with us. If you want us to do content for you, right, first you must have a skill or a business, something that you're good at, something that people are willing to pay for, right? Or at least you have something that you are working on that people will pay for. You just haven't made content yet. Okay, that's step number one. You have to have those things. If you don't have those things, if you're not good at anything, no skill, no business, no, like nothing that you could provide to the marketplace, we can't help you. If you have a product, that also is good. If you're an artist, that is also good. But if you have to have something of value. And then our goal is to bring visibility to your brand. Make sense? Cool. Now, in order for you to work with us, here's a link. I'm pasting this link. It's because it's Instagram. I mean, because it's YouTube, they don't let me put an actual link. So if you would like to work with me, work with us, the link is in the comments. All right, you copy it, you paste it onto the browser, and then you will see a link that pops up with my beautiful face explaining what I just told you. You can fill out an application beneath it, apply for a brand scan call. Okay, I'm gonna go slow down with y'all because I think some of y'all, I may talk too fast. Okay, so all the guys who want to work with us, or if you're interested in working with us, comment 1. If you're interested in working with us to do your content, comment 1. So I know who I'm sending the link to so I don't bore the rest of you guys. Okay. If you're interested in working with us to do your content, comment 1. Okay. Scarface, Mali, Prestona. Okay. All you guys who are saying that you want to work with us, this is the link. Copy it, paste it, book your call. Come back and tell me when you booked your call. It's super simple. I'm not going to explain every step. Okay. Let's get back to the questions. I just put the link in the comments for you guys. Copy it, paste it, book your call, come back and let me know. Okay, next question. What is the sweet spot for CTAs with fitness? I know one on every video is too much, but you got to advertise. I would say, honestly, man, it depends on how many times you're posting. If you're posting multiple times a day, you can get away with a CTA to like a lead magnet a day. But I wouldn't do a hard like book a call CTA, any of that stuff. I wouldn't do that. I would just give a lead magnet or like a next steps like I just did for you guys. Okay. Moving forward, I'm just going to pin the link, guys. For all the guys who want to work with us, I'm pinning the link. It's going to be the pinned comment. You copy and paste it. That's it. It's there. Now so I can focus on answering as many questions as I can. That's it. It's there. Okay. All right. Next question. Somebody's asking about YouTube automation, and then somebody let them know it's going to be demonetized. Yeah, guys, please don't ask me about YouTube automation. I can't help you with YouTube automation. I help personal brands, people who have a brand of themselves that they want to teach people or help people with. Why are websites important for businesses when it comes to sales? List 3 general advantages. Brady, I'm not trying to sell you websites. I don't know why you're asking me. I don't know why you're asking me that. I don't sell websites. I'm not sure what you're trying to. My goodness. This thunder. It's like the earth is breaking. All right, next question. Next question. All you guys who are brand new here, this is a live Q&A to help you blow up your business or brand with social media. You leave your question in the comments. Leave your question in the comments, right? So I can answer it. I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. What about I don't even want to say that word because I don't know if it's banned or something for weight loss. Are you trying to sell that or what exactly? What do you think about an IT career? I'm 19 and don't know what to do. I'm good in academics and data structures and algorithms. I mean, being good with data can really apply to business. So maybe you going into like investment banking if you want to like make some serious money. I don't know. IT career, you're not gonna make that much money. Depends on how much money you want to make. Should I have a social media presence for personal website business? Depends on who your avatar is. All right. I don't know are you just selling the websites? Who are you selling the websites to? Okay. Next question. If you have a question about how to grow your business or skill with social media, comment the question. Are you helping anyone in the car rental industry? Yes, we have a car rental guy that came from our live stream last week, and he already got a sale for his coaching business. Funny you bring that up. Right? He just got a new sale. Just past Tuesday, he started working with us about a week and a half ago. So, but he helps people get into the car rental business. I don't know what your niche is specifically. Maybe you can help me out. JP, the CEO. Let me know what exactly you're doing. Selling websites to small businesses. Yeah, man. Unfortunately for you, I know that's a tough niche because cold calling is probably what you guys are used to. But if you can build a brand, the thing is, websites right now, it's like such a common thing. It's not something that they're willing to pay for. It's so commoditized now. So I don't know if websites alone is going to be enough for you to make any significant money, or should you even waste your time building a brand around selling websites? Maybe, what in the world is going on? Maybe you focus on selling websites and funnels and things like that, because websites alone is not going to be enough. Next question. Thoughts on real estate investing? Yeah, for sure. Definitely invest in real estate. Are you teaching real estate? I'm here to help you if you have a business or skill that you want to grow with social media. I make iOS apps. So guys, with this kind of thunder, my electricity might go out. So I'm warning y'all again. If my electricity go out, unfortunately, you guys may have to wait for another day. I'm trying to help y'all, but Mother Nature doesn't want y'all to get some advice. So I don't know what's going on outside. By the way, car detailing business? Yeah, not car detailing. What are you asking me, bro? Like, do you have a car detailing business? Or are you trying to grow your car detailing business? JP, the CEO, I rent to gig drivers such as DoorDash, Uber Eats, etc. Yes, that's exactly what he does. He helps them get economy cars, right, so they can use. And he teaches people how to get into that business so they can make passive cash flow. Is that what you're trying to do, JP? Next question. If your niche is men in tech, should the hook always include the said niche? No. But that's not how content works, right? You don't have to call out the exact person in the hook, because if you do that, then it won't get any views. So you have to be strategic about it, and that's what we help you with, right? You want to be able to talk to your ideal customer, but let the algorithm go and get you new people. For all you guys who want to work with us, or you want to work with me in my business to help you with content, we do done for you content. There's a pinned link in the comments. You copy and paste that into your browser. You book a call for a brand scan, and then you come back and you let me know when you booked your call. It's pinned in the comments. It's the pinned comment. Okay? It says work with me. You should see it at the bottom of the comments. It says work with me. Okay? Next question. All you guys who are new here, this is rapid fire Q&A. You ask me a question in the comments and I answer it. Okay? It says rapid fire Q&A for people who have a business or skill that they would like to grow with social media. Next question. When it comes to photography business, would you advise me to advertise in Chicago or Miami? Is location important and why? Why can't you do photography in your place? And photography is such a it's not a niche that people are willing to pay that much of money for, because it's a hobby thing, unless you can make it something more premium, but then that becomes rough. So unless you want to get into like real estate photography, things like that, things that matter, or things that people are willing to pay for, it's going to be hard for you just to make a lot of money just taking photos of people. I make iOS apps. What do you think the best way to market is at the moment? What kind of video structure? One of my apps failed and I'm getting ready to release a new app. Well, that's the problem. Why are you making iOS apps? For what exactly are you trying to do? Well, that's not a personal brand. You're just making a product and you're trying to get rich from a product. Go build a brand around a specific cause, and then you could build an app around that specific cause. You guys are not going to be the next, you're not going to be the next Zuckerberg. You're not going to innovate anything that has not been innovated before. You're not going to create, unless you're going to create a Facebook. All right. So so many people build apps that don't go anywhere. And you had one that already failed. I'm not trying to deter your dreams, but if you don't have product market fit, if you don't have something that the audience wants or something that the market needs that you're creating, or you're filling a gap between what already exists, you're not going to make any money. And you're still going to need VC capital. Now you're going to need capital. Okay. Next question. Can you help me as a photographer come up with content strategies to bring in clients, or is it just brick and mortar? I don't just help brick and mortar. Where you get that from? We don't just help brick and mortar, because we help online businesses. Okay. My question to you is photography the only thing that you do? If you want to get more clients, there's a lot of strategies that we can implement for sure. We do the content for you. All right. We give you the strategies, the ideas. You've been a photographer. You should be very good at being able to make the content. All right. And we just edit it for you, put it together for you. So we could definitely help you out with that. If you're interested, there's a link in the comments. It's pinned. You copy and paste it into your browser and you book a free call and we'll talk from there. Next question. Is a business where I provide a service to aspiring book writers where I edit their books to make it ready to be published a good niche? I think that already exists. Isn't that just a publishing company? Am I confused? Isn't that what a publishing company does? How do I get clientele for car audio? Installing radios, speakers, amplifiers, and subwoofers. have some experience but don't know how to get customers. Yeah, content is going to be really good for you because there's an incredibly big content car niche. So your ideal would be trying to show how your audio systems can enhance the viewer's life. And something like cars, there's already people who are into that stuff. So you would just be making content showing them that this is what you got and teaching them. Like you will use the content to get the eyeballs, to educate, and then you have products available. All right, we help you with the content, bro. So if you want help with that, Andres, let me know. How do I book a Zoom one-on-one with you? Do you offer that? One-on-one with me? Absolutely not. Not unless you're a client. My clients get one-on-ones with me. But is it like, what exactly is it for? I can maybe give you some feedback and then point you to how we can work together. But like, I don't do one-on-ones randomly. Is that what you're asking? Just clarify so I can understand. Well, not at all book writers go to traditional publishing route. Self-publishing is fairly popular. The thing is, those people need an editor. Okay. Well, not at all book writers go to the traditional book publishing route. Self-publishing is very popular. Then it's people who need an editor. Got it. So you're just an editor. So yeah, I guess your brand is around the outcome of getting self-published, right? If you help people be self-published and they've gotten a lot of results, that'll be your credibility, IK, and then you use that to enhance to show the importance of that, okay? And then why going with you is the better route. Going to online business. What online business? What online business are you trying to grow? Let me see if we can even help you. Been here since 2024. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Next question. Guys, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. Rapid fire Q&A. For people who are looking to grow their skill of business with social media. If you want to grow your online business with social media or even in-person business. Is there any instance creating apps may be sufficient? Most of my skills are in programming and development. Should I pivot to something different? I don't feel like I have a credit for personal brand. Yeah, so you got to go get that credibility. You got to go get that credibility. Like making money, man, is you being good at something and teaching other people how to be good at it. If that makes sense. So, I mean, you being good at programming is great. You can maybe teach other programmers how to design apps. That's a big niche. So you teaching people how to code apps. If you have results coding apps that have been successful, then you would do even better. You have a really good market, a qualified market at that. But yeah, there's a couple of ways you can go about this. I sell an online subscription-based business. I'm looking for mentorship from you. Do you offer that? Yes, I offer mentorship, but like to work with us is not like a free fall. So I'm trying to explain that, like, you need to explain to me what is it that you offer so I can see if I can help you out in terms of if it's a good fit for us to work together. An online subscription-based business, doing what? Like, what is it exactly? What is your offer? What do you help people with? If you give me some feedback, I can give you some feedback. Should I build a personal brand now if I don't know what I'll sell yet? Or is that putting the cart before the horse? So that's not how a personal brand is. Like, you guys are confusing personal brand as like, oh, a personal way for me to talk about my life. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, when I teach personal brand, it's for people who have a skill of business. So you're building a brand around your skill of business. Okay, if you're good at something and you want to teach people that and you don't know what you're going to sell, then perfect. Yes, we can help you. Like, but you have to have a skill. You have to have something that you can offer to the marketplace that the marketplace would be willing to pay for, right? Or something that you're good at, and then we help you identify what that product or service is. Okay, but if you think that personal brand is, I'm not good at anything, I just want to make videos to get famous, I'm not the guy for you. Okay? How about I start my online fitness coaching career? I'm talking about straight from scratch. How people get stronger, become stronger and lean in the gym. Okay, so if you're strong and lean in the gym, if you have a good physique, that's a good start. If you have knowledge around fitness and what people can make people look good, even better start. As long as you look good and you know how to make people look good, all right? Fitness is a very saturated niche, but you can make content and separate yourself from the pack by being your own individual and creating a brand around the things that you believe and don't believe in. Okay, so yeah, you can. That's how you create a fitness business. If you want us to help you with it, we'll do it. We'll help you build a business with content. Freddy, you probably stream business development now? Yeah. I know, but you keep saying us. I want to work with you. So let me explain to you guys how business works, right? I want to work with you. I've been following for a while. I want to run ideas by you. So if I have a successful business, if my business is, and I'm being honest, my business does over $1 million a year. Do you realistically think that in order for you to work with me, you can just hop on a Zoom call with me and that, like, you have to go through a process to see if you're a good fit? That wouldn't even make any sense, would it? Like, I'm doing a live stream right now giving feedback, but in order for you to go and work with me and my team, because it's not just me, but you would have access to me, you have to go through a selection process, an application process. I know I want to pay for it. What do you mean pay for it? Yes, to be a part of the mentorship, you have to pay for it. But I'm saying, like, you have to apply to there's an application, it's pinned. For you guys who want to work with me and my team, we offer done for you content. So if you want to work with us, the application is pinned. Is that what you're asking? So yes, you do have access to me if you work with me, but you still never told me what your business is and if we can help you. So I'm kind of worried about what is it that you help people with? I'm answering questions from everybody. Should I pursue law or dentistry? I got top of my grades. I don't know what to choose. Dentistry, you're going to make a lot of money, but law is, both of them are good, but I'm not a big fan of universities, so that's going to be up to you. Which offer would be more lucrative? 1, I help founders develop and launch their startups in 60 days. 2, I help startup founders raise $1 million from VCs. Develop and launch, you're going to be dealing with a bunch of brokies for sure that want to have an idea. The second offer is definitely better. If you know how to raise $1 million from VCs, that's something that they will be willing to pay you for if they have the capital. I'm very wary, and I will advise you guys not to be somebody that tries to help total beginners, because I help founders develop and launch their startups. It's like, I'm going to help you be a startup founder. No, I'm going to help you if you have a startup idea that is successful, I'm going to help you make money. Oh, no. Chocolate melanin. I'm trying to we can't help you with that niche. I'm so sorry. we don't do that. That industry we just don't work with, unfortunately. 19-year-old already built AI systems for real clients, not focusing on AI consulting for fitness trainers since I've proven results and into fitness. How do I stand out and not get replaced by software? Already built AI systems for real clients, not focusing on AI consulting for fitness trainers. Listen, most fitness coaches are broke, bro. Let me help you out, Noah. Selling fitness coaches AI shit is not going to make you any money. They don't have the money. You do better AI systems for people who actually can use the AI systems and make money. Who you sell to matters a lot. Fitness coaches are not technical and they're broke for the most part, right? That's why they need to go online so they can make more money. So you trying to help fitness coaches with AI consulting, unless you're helping very established fitness coaches, but if you're just helping their entire niche for the majority doesn't have money. Does that make sense? So it's very, very important that you know who you're selling to. Okay. The Fit rebrand, buddy. The rebrand has happened over a year ago now. I don't make any self-improvement content anymore, so I don't know. This is purely personal branding, business related. I have capital to invest in ads if needed. So, Bash, you seem like a smart guy, right? I just explained to you that I don't know what the last question. Maybe I'm missing the context in something here. Let me make sure I'm not being ignorant. The app I'm scanning, the app I'm making scans your body as an AI coach. Buddy. That's not you. You're wasting your time, bro. Nah, Speedy, I'm not saying it was a bad thing, bro. I'm just shooting it with you. Yeah, but I don't make any self-improvement content anymore. Bash. The app I'm making scans your body. Like, I feel like there's like 100 of those. People are making them. Like the way you make a product, that's why SaaS is so hard. You have to make a product that fills a crazy gap, that has an unbelievable use case, perfect product market fit, something that you're doing that is gonna make if you're gonna go no audience first, like you need to build something incredible. This space is so prominent that there's literally university space, right? YC Combinator. Like this, like, bro, this is not a small thing that you're trying to get into. For all you guys who are interested in working with me, like, I'm sorry, Chocolate Melanin, but we do not work with certain industries. We prioritize people who have a skill or a business that they're trying to scale with social media. If your audience is, if your business is like something like that, we can't help you. Like, unfortunately, if you have a skill, we got you. If you're good at something that you want to help people, we got you. As long as you are the master, you have something that you're good at that you can help people. We bring the visibility, we bring the eyeballs into your business. Okay? If you want to learn more, there's a link that is pinned in the comments right now. You have to copy and paste it because YouTube does not allow me to paste a link on the shorts. So you copy and paste it. You book a brand scan call. Let's see if we're a good fit. What's an average ROAS on ads regarding business coaching? I teach content, bro. I don't know why you're asking me that. I don't know what the average, like, we help with content. So you're looking for content help or ads help? Are you guys who have a question about your business or skill? Comment. Tax prep business, 1 billion %. A gazillion %. I wouldn't say we're not friends, but like we follow each other. He's big in the tax saving space. That's one of those niches where, how do I describe it? When you are a licensed professional and you're helping somebody with something that they can't avoid, let's just say you can make a lot of money. let's just put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? Like if especially with your help, like tax prep and tax savings everybody needs tax prep, but poor people need tax prep. If you go higher level and you do tax savings, it's a different ball game. It's a lot more opportunity. All right. I'm gonna hold up a computer science bachelor's with specialization in AI. I'm planning for a master's at Stevens Institute of Marketing, driven by AI automation. I'm very versed in LLMs and automation. Awesome, man. Start getting some real world practical, like practice. Work with some businesses. Do some things that I can give you some real projects. Okay. Can you help with what? Hey, Fit, I have over 100 fragrances in my collection and want to know how I can start content creation. Is that a good niche? Yes, it's a good niche, but it's saturated now. But that's not a bad thing. If you can stand out, if you can be your own individual, it's a niche where the content will work for sure. You just got to have a plan on how you're going to monetize. Right? Are you going to be like a fragrance consultant? Because the premiums on that is not that high. You're not going to make that much money teaching people individually, privately, how to wear fragrances. So you'll get a lot of views for sure, but the consulting side of it, you can still make good money from, but you're going to have to rely on getting a lot of viewership. But it's definitely possible. I'm just keeping it transparent with you. Okay? But there's definitely help. All you guys who are new here, my name is Bismarck Ebiway. I help businesses and people who are ambitious with a skill grow their business with social media. I grew my business and brand to over 2 million followers. My business does over $1 million a year, right? Helping people with content. And I grew my brand with content, right? We get those same customers with content. The content you're watching me on now. This is what we teach. Okay, so welcome. If you don't know who I am, comment your question. If you have a business or skill that you would like to grow with social media, let me see if I can help you out. My family is pushing hard for my master's. Should I get that or should I test my hand with entrepreneurship? I have the drive and the discipline. What are the high margin niches I can target? Let me go back and see your question. Computer science bachelor with specialization in AI. I'm planning for master's in. I mean, right, if you can create AI systems or if you can work with AI systems that bring businesses money, you make money. The goal of the way you make a lot of money is to take your unfair advantages and put yourself in between where money passes. Okay? That's how you make money. Don't go follow what everybody else is telling you, because if you do, they don't know how to make money. If the people you're listening to don't make a lot of money, chances are their advice is not going to give you a lot of money. Okay? Step number 1 to getting rich. Don't listen to broke people because they don't know how to do it. They can't help you do something. Poor people can't help you do something they never done. All right? So if you have really good skills, you want to try to position yourself in between where money passes. Okay? Like, if you have high IQ and you go implement that intelligence and that will and that drive into a market like sales, marketing, something like that, where you can take how like your ability to understand things quickly, your ability to learn things quickly. If you put that into business, you can make a lot of money. People who come from a STEM background can usually do very well in business. I came from a STEM background, but I wasn't really that good in STEM. I was just more of an entrepreneur. Yep. I ran ads and lost all my money. Ads are a very difficult thing, man. You know what I'm saying? They work at scale. They work better with a personal brand. What these ad gurus won't tell you is that having a big personal brand makes your ads do better. Look at the Alex Hormozis, the Grant Cardones, the Gary V's, the Tony Robbins. Like all these people, they have a huge personal brand. When they run ads, they have the capital to do it, and they get better returns because people just know who they are. So your best bet as a brand is to create an asset with organic content, and then you can use some residual income to invest in ads. Ads are great. Ads help you scale for sure. But it's a gamble. It's gambling. It's up to you. I say build the asset and then go reinvest that into ads. That's what we help businesses with. All right. If you look at the pinned comment, you copy and paste it. It's to book a call to see if you can work with us. You see a bunch of testimonies of people we worked with to get an idea of how good we are. If you can't tell that, I built my business to over 2 million followers. If you need more proof, there's proof on that page. Book a call, see if we can help you out. But unlike most ads people who can't admit that content is really, really powerful, I can admit that ads is really, really powerful. I just know that ads work better with content. They just don't want to admit that until you sign up with them and they tell you, oh, guess what? You got to make a bunch of content. They're like, what the hell? So you mean to tell me I got to pay and make the content? Why don't I just make content that works? All right. I did create the actual systems, but as a solo, it's unscalable, at least at the start. So I wanted to switch just to consulting since I see that's my best skill. Would you say to do this for high ticket? I did create the actual system, but as a solo, it's unscalable, at least at the start. Would you say do this, but for high ticket? I'm trying to remember. I'm answering so many questions, man. My bad, bro. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to remember. If you ask me a question and you like wait a while, it might be impossible for me to remember, bro. I've answered like over 100 questions. So you'd have to refresh my memory, man. Whew. Refresh my memory. I thought the method was running ads on content to get. No, we get book calls with content. we get book calls just with content. There's no ads on it. The best at it. For online fitness coaching, what pain points would you focus on in content if you were marketing to men in their 30s trying to lose weight? Well, you have to first pick the avatar you want to advertise to, not just pain points. Who are you trying to help? Who is the person and what do they do? And then you can identify their pain points. It can't just be pain points that are general pain. Anybody can have different pain points. Like people in so many different industries can have different pain points. Who is the avatar? And then you pick their pain points. I'm good at photography, but don't know how to market to help people. So that's not what I meant, guys. I don't mean like you have to have a coaching business. I just mean that you have to have a service that people are willing to pay for. So you are something you're labeled as an artist. If you make content around photography and people purchase your services, you make money. Okay. So you need to be just showing your photography skills in real time. And we can help you with that content so people can get to know you and then want to purchase your services. I'm 19 with $4,000 saved up, work my 2 minimum wage job. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and get into sales. Best skill you can learn as a man. I'm in the automotive industry, opened my business 1 year ago. How do I get clients to choose me over the competition using my content? It's a very great niche, actually. Are you selling cars? What exactly do you do? That niche is unbelievably powerful because everybody needs to get a car. Everybody wants to get a car. So depending on what exactly that you have, what exactly that you do in your industry, that will be like the idea of how the content works. And then we just do the entire thing for you. Hey, Fed, I'm a beat maker. So give me some more feedback, Smith. Let me see if I can help you out. And what is it that you do? Guys, I think I need a water break, okay, before I pass out. So I'm gonna get to the next question. I need to just go get some water. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, water break is back. And I got a banana. Hey, Fit, I'm a beat maker and I want to start making at least 10K a month with selling beats. But I tried using type beats but failed. I want to transition into making EPs and albums. Can that work? Depends. As a beat maker, you essentially have to make beats that people care about and remix and that people who are big use. That's how you do it. Next question. Hey, Fit, I've tutored over seven. Hey, Fit, I've tutored for 7 years and helped 50 students achieve top grades. I want to turn this into a business. Would promoting it on TikTok and social media be smart, or is there a better approach? 100%. That's a good niche because if you have actual testimonials, video testimonials, you can pick the industry that you can just pick, like, I don't know what it is to get into college or whatever it is. You have a tutoring business. You can make a lot of money doing that. Like, as long as the educational system still exists, people are going to need tutors. And if you are known as like the authority in terms of tutoring, you're going to make a lot of money. Instagram is a better place to go about that though. But if you make Instagram content, you can also post it on TikTok. So Instagram is the one platform that its content is so good. Not only can you convert from Instagram alone, but you can post it on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. And we help you do the entire content. You just show up and record 2 hours a week. Crazy. What are your thoughts on teaching people programming or even helping people build resume skills? The second one is a niche that we've actually helped people with. So we had a guy that we work with, did over $500K a year in cloud engineering, helping people get into cloud engineering. So if you can get people into a field, they'll pay you a lot of money for it. And this is, oh my God. Whew, so many questions. Hold up. Oh, Lord. Next question. I was asking for AI consulting and fitness coaches. Do you think it's scalable, but for higher ticket niches? Yes. Yeah. If you can do it for higher ticket niches, yes. But I still, AI consulting will work if you pick the specific outcome that you're helping a specific industry that you know really, really values AI. Right? If you're trying to do fitness coaches, buddy, it's going to be a rough road for you. Okay. Next question. This is a Q&A for people who have a skill or business that they want to grow with social media. Can I use AP scores, my school AP scores to build a business? Yep. That's called tutoring. You're teaching people how to get top scores. But yes, that's literally what the last guy was asking about. That's called a tutoring business. You make money doing that. If you teach it, if you make good content, you can teach people all over the world how to be good. And that you can make a lot of money if you're consistent and you are willing to grow. So for sure. All you guys who are asking questions and you would want to work with me privately, right? My business, we help you with done for you content. We tell you what to say, how to say it, when to say it. We do the entire thing for you. And you still get access to me and my team where we coach you alongside with it. Okay? So if you want to learn more, there's a pinned link in the comments. You copy it, you paste it into your browser in a different link, right? You book a call, you apply to book a call so you can book a brand scan and see if we help you out. Next question. Hey, Fit, I sell clothes, but stuck to promote my content on Instagram. Is it my niche or I think he meant stuck. Or is it my niche or do I need to use better softwares to make better posts and attract more clients? So selling clothes is e-com, right? The problem with e-com is unless you're gonna do TikTok shop or you're gonna create a brand around your clothes, it's gonna be challenging just to make content about just selling your clothes. So I very rarely, e-com is an incredibly difficult field. So hard. I really, really suggest that you do not create a product first. You're gonna go broke a lot of times. It's a very, very low margin, high risk business. You got to do with inventory, all these things, and one to hopefully make a few dollars an item. That is a tough field. At unbelievable scale, you can make hundreds of millions. But to get to that point, it's not easy. Okay. Next question. Make content only focused on your target audience to get them to buy, or make more like entertaining content to get more views and hope more people see it and eventually buy. Neither. So you need to make content that establishes you as the authority and makes people who don't know you interested in what you're teaching / selling. You nurture them, then they buy. Okay? You have to come about it from a position of, I'm educating and helping. I'm using the algorithm and the social media platforms to bring eyeballs to me, and then I convert these people with that. You don't just say, give me my money. You make content that is helpful, like I'm doing now, right? Let's be honest, guys. How many of you guys have been watching since I started this live stream? If you've been watching since I started the live stream, comment 1. If you joined newly, comment 2. Let me show you an experiment right now. Let me show you an experiment. Let me teach you something. If you've been watching since the live stream started, comment 1. If you came new, comment 2. Okay. So all the people who are been watching me for a while and you see me giving feedback, how likely are you to work with me because of the feedback I've been giving everybody else? Likely or unlikely? The people who are new, even I ask you the same question. All you guys who are watching, because I'm live right now answering questions, how likely are you to say, you know what, I'm going to book a call to see if they can actually help me out, to see if this is something I would want to do? Likely or unlikely? Likely. So that's what nurturing does. I make content and tell you how the system works. And this is what we teach, so you understand it in real time, so you can see it working live. I make content that brings attention to my business. I nurture, then I give people an opportunity, if they willingly choose, to work with the business. That's how you build a brand. All right. All you guys who commented likely and you want to work with us, or you want to see what it's like working with us, there's a pinned comment in the comments right now. Copy and paste it into your browser, book a call. It's a free brand scan call to see if we can help you out. That's how you make a lot of money with content. What I'm doing right now. That's what we teach our business owners. We teach them the entire system. We do the content for them so they can convert clients. You're seeing it live. Okay? You get to learn from somebody who does this with their business. A lot of people who teach content, they never even built a brand with content. They're just like teaching you algorithm hacks and all this nonsense. Like, if you want to actually make money, there's a way you make money with content. So you don't want to come across as too salesy, but you don't want to come across, you definitely don't want to just be making content for fun, because you're not going to make any money. Okay? I hope that makes sense, the person who's asking that. Hey, do you teach personal branding in our business? We teach building a brand with content. So for people who have a skill, business, product, whatever it is, we help you get visibility. I think people don't understand what personal branding means. That's why I hate that fucking term. I don't like it because it doesn't, people don't get it. Personal branding is I use my brand to grow my business. That's it. People think personal branding is I'm going to get on here and I'm going to talk about shit that I like. And that's my personal brand. No. You talk about things that make the audience finds value in what you're saying. Okay? Think about the biggest personal brands in the world. Alex Hormozi, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins. All these people, they're not talking about just what they like. They're talking about a specific type of, they have topics around specific issues in a specific industry. They help people with specific problems. That's what a personal brand is. Does that make sense? So basically, what your business does, you make content on that. Example, pressure washing, make videos on how to pressure wash so people know you can do it good. Almost there, right? For your business specifically, here comes the nuances. For your business, like a local service business, yeah, you're not just making content to show that you're good at it. You're making content so people in your area can know about you and want to use you. So yes, you still have to show that you're good at it, but your kind of content, Alejandro, isn't like, hey guys, here's how to pressure wash. No. All right, this is where working with somebody who's worked with businesses in multiple different niches will be very beneficial to you. And so you don't avoid the pitfalls of spending months making content for the wrong audience and you just wasting your time and energy and you give up. We cut short all that. We just do the content for you. The best way is going to get you more customers. Okay? So if you want to help Alejandro, let me know. If you want to work with us. Next question, guys. Whew. A lot of questions today. For all you guys who are brand new, comment new here. Comment new here. All right. This is a Q&A for people who have a skill or business that they would like to grow with social media. For all you guys who want to work with me privately, there's a pin link in the comments. You copy and paste it. You book a free call. All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Right. You book a free brand scan call to work with us privately. Work with me and my team privately. Okay. Okay. So if switching niche is the best way, what would you say could be the best one? For your AI consulting. I mean, no, you have to do that research, bro. Like, or we could do it for you, whatever you want to do. You want me to build the brand for you on a live stream, or you want to work with us privately so we can do it for you correctly? Let me know what you want to do. Next question. Anybody else with a question? Or we're done for the day? Anybody else with a question? Anybody else with a question? If you have a question about how to grow your business or brand with social media, comment it real quick. It's been an hour and a half, so we're pretty much wrapping up. If you have a question, let me know. If you have a question, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you have a question, let me know. If you have a question, let me know. Anybody else with a question? Oh God, here you guys go with a million questions. Oh my God. Yo, these dudes are crazy, bro. I say question. Nobody want to talk. I'm about to wrap it up. 100 questions. My goodness, bro. You guys want to kill me, brother. Bro. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna try to go fast. Where do you find and identify good people to have in your circle? Bro, this is not a business question, bro. What are you asking me? Would you recommend paying for ads to show on social media? Not until you have a brand that can consistently get sales and you have disposable income. No. I would suggest you build the asset, the know, like, and trust asset with content first, and then you run ads. How should fitness coaches use live streams? I mean, just go live. We can give you the formula on how to get sales with live streams and teach you how to make content and do the content for you. That's a different story. If you want to learn more, Prestona, copy and paste that link in the comments into your browser and book a call. How much is the best offer from you? What do you mean? How do I grow my YouTube watch hours and get monetized? We don't coach YouTube. We coach Instagram. But like any other platform, you be consistent. You do research. You experiment. Be consistent. I bought a small business, and my plan is to teach my Hispanic people how I did it, but I don't think I have the authority yet. It's been 3 years. That sounds backwards. I bought a small business, authority. My plan is to teach my Hispanic people how I did it, audience. But I don't think I have the authority yet. No self-confidence. It's been 3 years. Delayed action. This is how people get stuck. So if you want to make a lot of money, the worst thing you could do is wait 3 years. Definitely not 3 years. What's your name? Bismarck. My business model is that I price for consulting, and then we'll get a percentage on trusted AI builder or software open to work for you. I will find the niche and other things I have to do and get back. Awesome. Hey, I'm a student pilot. Got any part-time business idea that I can do online? You shouldn't be doing any part-time if you're a student pilot. You should try to be a pilot and then make some money being a pilot. If being a pilot is not lucrative, then you need to switch fields. Trying to do a part-time thing is like, if you treat it like a side hustle, you're going to get side hustle money, a few $100. I don't have a following. Well, how are you going to get a following without making content? How's that going to work? Miguel, how's it going to work? I went to book a call, but in the video beforehand, you said you need 20K in revenue. I'm not even close to that yet. Where did you get that from? 20K in revenue, what, a month? As long as you have a skill or business that you are willing to invest in, 20K in revenue, never said that. Right, but you have to have income. You can't be homeless and work with us. So if you have a good income, it doesn't necessarily need to be 20K, but if you have a good income and you have a clear offer and niche, we can help you. Blessings, Phil. What's up, Curtis? I have 5K saved up to start an online business. Should I spend it on high ticket mentorship program or use it off of Facebook and TikTok ad testing? Ad testing. You really think that $5,000 is going to help you with ads? You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. My goodness. And this is how they get people with ads, man. This is how they get people. They promise you that it's some fucking button you click and you make money. That is not true whatsoever. That's a lie. You will burn thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars before you figure anything out. Content, you don't have to burn tens of thousands of dollars. You work with a team like us, we do the content for you. You invest in us, but we do the content for you weekly. And then we iterate on what's working. You give Meta your money, and if it doesn't work, they say, thank you for coming. And they take your shit. So it's up to you, bro. All right. I would suggest you build a brand. With that 5K saved up, Raw Sam, what is your business? Let me see if we can even help you out. Raw Sam, what is the business? This guy on Discord told me 5K is more than enough. Okay, I guess you're gonna believe the guy on Discord, and not the person with a business that does $1 million a year. Sure. Whether you work with us or not, Warsam, please don't waste your money on ads. I can care less if you don't work with us. I'm just trying to help. But whether you decide to work with us or not, buddy, do not waste your money. You're gonna lose that $5,000. You're gonna be in pain because you have somebody who is actually successful trying to prevent you from making that mistake. But you don't have to listen to me. Do whatever you want to do. I think it's imposter syndrome. I have the proof and the business runs well, but I don't know if there's any audience for what I want to teach. I mean, there's people who want to get into business. They want to get into buying businesses, especially if you did it with an arbitrage, like creative finance and all that stuff. You can teach other people in the Hispanic industry, in a Hispanic demographic, how to do it. So we can help you out with it, Miguel. We can help you with the content so you don't have to guess. We can help you grow into your confidence by just doing the content for you so you don't have to fake it till you make it. It's up to you. Software for personal trainers, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Do not do it. Scratch it. You're not gonna make any money. Don't do it, War Sam. Software for personal trainers. No. He's trying to scam you. Ain't no software you're gonna grow up, build with no damn $5,000. Software for personal trainers is a waste of fucking money. Don't do it. I wouldn't even let you work with us with if that was your niche. Software for personal training, buddy. No. Don't do it. No. Can I go live without followers when promoting, for example, my designs? Or would it be bad for our algorithm? I mean, going live is not going to do anything for you. Going live is beneficial when you have an audience. So going live without an audience is just a waste. You need to make the content be good first. Is low 4 figures good enough to get started with you guys? Depends on if you can afford to live, right? But what we've done to make it more affordable for people is like we do the content, we can offer you different packages and you pick the best one. Right? So Persona, if you like serious, yeah, book a call. But please don't waste our time. Like if you are serious, we can see if we can offer you, give you options on how we can help you and what package is best for you. So you just pick the package that you essentially could afford because we're not unreasonable, right? So from there, we'll be able to help you out, Persona. Did you book a call already, Persona? Somebody said software for personal trainers. Hey, I'm glad you came on here, Raw Sam. We just saved you some money, bro. Boy, that was gonna do you dirty. Don't do it. Do not do it. Save your money. Pick a different niche. Big fan would be awesome. No, we're not doing let anybody in and live. Fit, what do you think about cold outreach through DMs? That will get you banned on the internet right now. Instagram is not letting you do no cold outreach anywhere. Yeah, I could have saved you $2.5 grand. Look at this. Perfect example. Fit, what do you think about cold outreach through DMs? Should I do it but get a mentor? I spent over $2,000 on DMs and I struggle to get clients. I would have saved you $2,500 already. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. You're not getting no fucking clients with no damn DM outreach. That shit is not gonna work. You make content so the people come to you. Don't go no DM outreach. DM outreach my ass. DM outreach. One, Instagram is gonna fucking ban you. Two, nobody's gonna fucking. That's how they scam you, motherfuckers. All these people in my DMs. DM, hey, I would love to work for your business. That shit does not work. It doesn't work. Some guru sold y'all a fucking course and told you to go DM business owners on Instagram. You think you can go DM a business owner that makes some real money with your 0 followers? and they're gonna decide to work with you? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. The problem with people is you're always looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm telling you, building a brand is going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But if you work with us, we'll do the content for you, help you elevate, keep growing week to week. I audit your fucking content. We edit it for you so you can improve. It ain't going to happen overnight. But these people sit up here and tell you, pay for my course, DM outreach. Bro, use your brain. They're not coming after you. I'm just like, guys, use your logic here. What is the best asset? What is the better asset to build? Cold DMing people or building a brand to where they want to work with you? Like, bro, you think somebody DM me with a fucking no profile photo? Let me see. Keep waiting on the damn DM. I would never respond. I wouldn't even open it. So you wasting your damn time. These people are lying to y'all. Ain't nobody gonna open that fucking DM. DM outreach. Go build a fucking brand so people can know, like, and trust you. So you don't have to try to oversell in the DMs. You don't have to send fucking looms and all this stupid shit to be able to get people to open it. You make content that the algorithm shows for free. Come on, man. Bro, I got banned for 30 days. Tell them I'm trying to save them some money. I'm just, bro, you wasted. These people are lying to y'all. Cold DMs, man, you crazy. You wasting these people. They out here highway robbery. Cold DM. Just use your brain, bro. Do you really think you're gonna be DMing business owners and they're gonna be answering and you got no followers? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What do you put 2 and 2 together, bro? And you spend $2,500 for that shit. Bro. Oh my goodness. What works? Somebody asked what works. You build a brand. You make content. You get known for this specific thing. It takes longer, but the moment you get started, the better. You ain't gonna get no clients DMing random people. I can guarantee you that. I can bet you that. I can bet you that. I can bet you that. Send me a fucking DM with no followers. Let me see if I respond. Yeah. 0 posts, 0 followers, sending DMs to my son. I would love to work for your brand. Here's a free loom. Ain't nobody opening that shit, bro. They don't care. There's a gazillion people sending the same shit. Unless your content stands out, none of the business owners opening that shit, bro. Coming from somebody with over 2 million followers. Good luck. Send a DM to my DMs and see if I open it. Or anybody's DMs. They're not opening that shit. Anyway, I'm just trying to save y'all some money, man. You do whatever you want to do. Keep paying these people to give you some bullshit. Or you come work with us. We do the content for you. you get known, right? And then you can have your own power. You can control your income. Up to you. If you're serious about really making some money and building your brand, there's a link in the comments. Copy and paste it into your browser and book a call. You'll see a bunch of testimonials of real people, real businesses talking about how we help them grow. Or you can believe people who tell you can DM random business owners and you're going to make $1 million a year. Whatever you want to do. How do I price my services? Design websites, editing, etc. for intentional clients without knowing their purchase power or value perception. How can I know my price is fair or expensive? See, these are all questions you get from making content. Guess what gives you feedback on your products? Content. Go make a post and see if people like what the fuck you're talking about. If they don't, you know that your shit sucks. You need to improve. So the way you price your services is to, obviously, you test the pricing, but you got to be known for something. People got to know, like, and trust you. And then they're gonna buy. They'll buy whatever the hell, they'll buy whatever you sell. Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, these women have billion-dollar brands from social media, guys. Billion-dollar brands. None of us have ever bought a Kim Kardashian thing. Think about that, right? Let me just tell you guys how powerful social media is. Let's be honest now, right? Have any of you guys bought anything from Kylie Jenner or Kim Kardashian? Comment yes or no. Have you ever bought anything from Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner? Comment yes or no. Nope. Have you ever bought anything? No. Okay, guys, and they still were able to make over $1 billion. So what does that tell you? That means that there's a huge market of people for different niches. I've never bought one thing from them, and they're billionaires from content. So you can create content, you can create a brand and get known for something, and most of the world never even know who you are or buy from you, and you will still be rich. If that doesn't tell you how important building a brand is, I don't know what else would. They can make billions of dollars from having a niche of people that like their stuff. They don't even sell to half the population. They don't sell to. They don't even sell to half the population, and they're billionaires. We probably aren't their target. That's my point. I'm saying a brand doesn't need you to be liked by everybody. You don't need everybody to like you. You don't need everybody to buy from you. You just need your people to buy from you. That's my point. They don't sell to half the population of the universe, and they're still billionaires. So that tells you, if you build a brand, you can find your people and get rich and have freedom. Okay? Do you think clothing brands are oversaturated? 1,000,000,000% oversaturated. 100%. 100%. Next question. Questions about how to build your brand or business with social media. We have 9 minutes left. And I got to go. If you have a business or a skill that you'd like to grow with social media, comment your question. Stop asking me about other people and why they're rich, and ask me about how you can get rich. Why are you asking me about Elon? Ask me, hey, Fit, how do I make some money and build my business and brand? You guys are worrying about the wrong shit. Stop worrying about other people's lives. That's the problem with men. You got somebody who over 2 million followers in a business that does $1 million a year giving you feedback for free on how to build a brand, and you're worrying about fucking Elon. Elon is already rich. How do you get rich? How do you get some of this damn money? Wake up. Worrying about the wrong shit. Worrying about some Elon. Asking me all these dumbass questions. How do you make money? What are you doing with your life right now? And why aren't you succeeding? We're getting closer and closer to financial freedom. You got 9 minutes, 8.5 now. To be successful online, we have to be so unique. It's difficult because any type of product or content is out there. Is there more to it than just content? Yes, because most people are gonna quit. I've been making content, guys, since 2018. Consistency. And now I'm teaching people how to do it. All the years and knowledge I've had of making content, I'm giving it to the audience. I'm helping you guys. That's what we help businesses with. So stop worrying about how many people are in the niche or in the space. Focus on how you can come in and put a lasting image. Okay? How would you connect with tax prepper? Oh my goodness. How would you connect with tax preparers or financial advisors to provide their clients ancillary services, mortgages for self-employed? That is a tough niche. That's a tough niche. You're talking about a niche where you are basically a referral business. Like just focus on making content and talk to that avatar without having to like if you're trying to go, that is such a hard niche, bro. Like that's not, unless you already have the connects or you've been building this business, you're better off just talking to the self-employed clients and selling to them. Hey, what's your opinion on pursuing a career in crime finance? Very difficult, but if you do it, you're going to be successful. I don't know if it's worth it in terms of the money. What posting frequency do you recommend to new creators? At least once a day. Fit, do you recommend me pursue sales or keep studying geology? Oh my goodness. Bro, you better get into geology. Man, you better go. Bro, you're wasting your time, bro. Geology. Better get into sales, bro. Geology. Bro, how much money, what money you gonna make with that? You ain't gonna make no money. Next question. All you guys who don't have a skill or business, I know you're still watching me, get into a high income skill. Only thing you should be doing. High income. If the skill I'm making, I'm learning, I'm practicing, I can't make high income. I can't make at least 20, 30 grand a month, I'm wasting my time. No way. No way. Okay? For you guys with a skill of business, we have 6 minutes left. This is what this is primarily for. If you have a skill of business that you would like to grow with social media, comment your question and I'll get to you. Next question. I'm a recent Army National Guard veteran, and now I want to build around real estate and eventually investing. I'm also in school for my MBA in cybersecurity management. How can I manage this for freedom? I mean, I would just get into real estate education. Like the amount of money that I've seen people making in real estate education, the amount of money we've helped people make in real estate education is unbelievable. Surplus funds, BRR, fix and flip, like whatever it is. Like if you are good at that stuff, man, you can make some real money. So like if you can, real estate is one of those fields where not only could you build assets with, like, you can build assets, going invest in property and start having, like, pick a system that you want to learn, go learn it, go get 50 properties under your belt, 100 properties under your belt, and then start teaching it. Unbelievable money. Is there a way to speak to you one-on-one? If you apply to work with us and you get accepted, for sure, yeah. We help people who have a skill or business grow their business social media. So there's a link in the comments for all you guys who are interested in working with us with my business, meaning you work with me as well, right? We do done-for-you content where we help you scale and grow your business with social media. There's a link in the comments. Copy and paste that link into your browser, book a call, fill out the application real quick, all right? It's for a brand scan call to see if we can help you out. All you guys who are trying to work with us one-on-one, work with me one-on-one, you say you need my help, all this stuff, there's a link in the comments. Copy and paste the link in the comments into your browser. Book a call. I only got 2 minutes left. How can I scale a service-based business where the work depends on my own time and hours are limited? You replace yourself with an employee. Okay? So the fastest way to do that would be to replace yourself, bring in somebody, you train them, you pay them very well to do the things that you do in a business. Once you can get somebody to replace your activities, then you can start worrying about marketing and scaling to bring them more leads. And then that process continues. Business is all about hiring and marketing. How well can you hire, sell, and how well can you keep replacing and inputting systems? Okay? I'm going to scrap the software for personal trainers, maybe go into AI content. Not a good idea either. AI content into what specifically? Don't just go burn money, bro. Like, you got to decide what exactly are you going to help people with? What skill or service can you provide that is actually desired in the marketplace? It has to be desired in the marketplace, meaning people actually want this and they will be willing to pay for it. If you said to post frequently, how should that work? Because for me, it takes an amount of time to create quality posts on Instagram. Yeah, we just do it for you. How easy is that? We do it for you, bro. You show up and record. We tell you what to say, how to say it. We give you everything you need to film. You just click record. We take care of it. You keep focusing on building a business. That's what we do. Okay? If you want to see if it makes sense for you, there's a link in the comments. You copy it. You paste it into your browser. You book a free call, and we'll see if we can help you out. Appointment setting is effective. I don't think appointment setting is not effective. I think the way about DMing people to do it is not effective. I think you got to go into an offer and like try to ascend from a setter to a closer, right? Or you just like that's the best way I see it happening. Go into a program that does really good training and that offers placement. That will probably be the best bang for your buck. Okay. All right, guys. It was nice talking to y'all. I got to get going. I got clients to talk to. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, so our business does content for you, link is in the comments right now. It's pinned. You copy it, you paste it into the browser, you book a free call, and we'll see if we can help you out. Okay. All right, guys. Get back with you guys next time.